some messages for the collective and see what's coming through, what messages are here for everybody. The first message that I'm getting is those of you who don't have a father, either one who left you or one who has passed on. Your identity is very tied to that, the fact that you don't have a father in your life. And if you feel that you struggle with self-worth, or you struggle with confidence, or you never feel like you're good enough, or you're intimidated by people in power or authority, or you think the ones that you think are better than you, or you're intimidated by them, I want you to know that it's connected to your father wound. And because you didn't have that safety of a father figure in your life, this is why you walk around in the world feeling less than, feeling like you're not enough. And like I said, I'm receiving messages for the collective, so take the ones that resonate with you. And I want you to be aware of that now, that if you're walking around the world feeling less than, feeling like you're not good enough or you're not worthy, and sometimes also you're not worthy of love, then you need to go deeper and begin to develop that part of yourself which felt the lack of a father in your life. A strong presence, somebody with whom you felt safe, you felt protected, you felt like you had somebody to rely on. That part of you, you can develop, and you can begin now, even though you didn't have that growing up. Or you even maybe you have a father in your life, but they don't understand you, they don't support you, and they don't give you that emotional validation that you need. And if you are in that group who does have those issues with their father figure, maybe your father doesn't understand your ambition, doesn't understand you as a person, and you don't get that support from them, it can really damage the way you look at yourself. And what happens is that your life kind of takes a route that isn't optimal. So let me know in the comments who struggles from this, with their father figure. Either you didn't have a father, your father has passed on, or you have a father who does not support or understand you. And I understand, because I grew up without a father, okay? I never had that security in my life. And it created a deep wound, which I only realized as an adult. I only realized how it had hurt me and how it formed who I became. And I never felt good enough for the longest time, and I didn't feel worthy of love. I didn't feel worthy of being confident or being somebody in this world, because the very person who was supposed to love me, support me, be happy that I'm alive and in their life, turned their back on me and never bothered. So I still work on that to this day. And if you are part of this group, this is a very strong message that has come through psychically for all of you today. So make sure that you are healing that wound right now, and you're not going to let that damage your life further. Become aware that just because you didn't have a father figure in your life, or your father doesn't approve of you, or doesn't respect you, or doesn't love you the way you want your father to, doesn't make you any less of a human being, doesn't make you any less worthy of love, doesn't make you any less an incredible person. You are still worthy of all the success. You are worthy of all the love. And you are worthy to look at yourself in the mirror and be proud and to be confident, walk confidently. Because someone else's inability to love you does not take away from you. Okay? So understand that you are a whole and complete and beautiful soul, and you are worthy of love no matter what has happened, no matter who has walked away from your life. And of course, I'm talking specifically about fathers, but the next message, again, now it's coming through, is whoever may have walked out of your life or rejected you or left you does not indicate that you are any less of a person. Okay? You are still a valuable, beautiful idea, a creation of God. And if God created you, then you were created by love, okay? And so you are worthy of love. So if you're heartbroken, anyone who has had a breakup recently, your heart is broken and you just don't know how you're going to get over this, let me know in the comments if your heart is broken and you feel like I'm never going to recover from this heartbreak because it hurt so badly that I don't know how to survive this. I want you to know that you will get through this, you will stand on your own feet confidently, and you will feel that love in your heart again. So don't give up right now. A lot of people get so broken when a breakup happens, you know. It is the most painful thing in the world. But don't let that ruin your life. I want you to know right now that you are healing and the healing has begun in your heart. And I want you to accept this healing right now in your heart and say, I am healing. If someone rejected you or hurt you or walked away from you, say, you are healing. Say, I am healing. Thank you, divine love. And the person who walked away from you, when you're ready, you may not be ready right now, but when you're ready, just let them go with grace. Try and forgive them if you can, and just release them, because holding on to that energy day in and day out when somebody has decided that they don't want to be in your life anymore and they're not interested, you have to value yourself enough and love yourself enough to say, okay, I'm going to now let this go. And welcome to everybody who's joined. And how are you all doing? How's everything going? Where are you watching from? I wasn't going to do a live today, but I just felt called to, give you these messages to all of you who are here. Hello, who do we have here? Let me say hello to everyone. Hello, some of you, sorry, I can't read without my glasses, but hello, thank you for being here. How are you feeling? How's everybody? How is everybody feeling? Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. And for anyone who wants to talk nonsense and say bad things, please leave this chat. You're not welcome here. We only welcome good and positive energy. And there's only good and beautiful energy everywhere. And if you don't know how to be a blessing or bless others, then please, you can leave. Okay? I'm very good, thank you. Thank you for asking. And it's so important to spread good vibrations of love and peace, and understand that no matter where you are, you bring the energy. It is you who brings the energy, nobody else. You bring good or bad energy into the space. So go ahead and understand that for yourself, that you are the energy field. Stop waiting from outside of yourself for people or circumstances to create that. You create the energy. Okay? So, yes, we were talking about how it feels when you have been rejected, or you have been feeling like, maybe you've also been feeling like you haven't succeeded in your life, or you don't have success in your life, or you're working really hard but you aren't seeing the results that you want. And if you're feeling like that, then I want you to really speak success into your life, and speak um, that version of yourself into your life, which is confident, which is um, capable, and see that vision of yourself. Who are you when you are the best version of yourself? What do you talk like? What do you act like? What do you look like? So it's so important to speak that blessing into your life, into your world, and into your mind, because your mind is listening to you. Your being is listening to you. And it is when you start speaking good things into your lives, and not just into your own life, into the life of other people in your world as well, it brings so many blessings to everyone. So speak good things, don't talk nonsense, and don't say bad things about other people and about yourself. Don't talk badly about yourself also. Don't say, oh, I'm stupid, oh, I'm bad, or I'm. No, speak good things, even if you're not doing so well today. Speak goodness into your being. Speak goodness into the life of others. Encourage around you to be the best version of themselves, and to express the best version of themselves, because we are powerful, we are very powerful. Do you know how powerful you are? I want you to type in the comments and say, I am powerful. But what is true power? True power is love, is expressing love, is humility, is understanding your humanity, and understanding that you have responsibility in this world to carry out good deeds, to help other people, to be a generous soul. So, what are the things that you are doing to contribute goodness in this world, to contribute love in this world, to contribute healing in this world? What is the one thing you can do today to help to heal the world? And first of all, the healing starts within you. If you find that you have a lot of anger or hatred or resentment or just negativity, start by expressing gratitude for one good thing about yourself, one good thing about your life, and say what that thing is. Say what that beautiful thing is in your life. What is anything? It can be the smallest thing. Okay, you can be giving gratitude just for your arms, your legs, your sight, you know, or something bigger than that or better than that. And that's how you start removing negative emotions and negative ways of thinking and being, and become a conscious being. Like, we are human beings. We're not just, ignorant fools. Yet, so many people behave like that, like they're ignorant fools. And they continue to do bad things in their lives, treat people badly. They continue to behave badly. They continue to spread hatred in this world. So, when you become aware, you can actively choose to be a conduit for good And it takes discipline. You know, it's sometimes not easy when you're struggling or you're suffering to be good, or to um, express kindness, or to forgive. But that is what makes us human, that we have the ability to do that, that we can elevate to a creation that is divine. We are divine in our core, in our souls, but the more we act divine, the more we become divine. If all we do is think about ourselves 24/7, we're empty and we're useless, like tins, hollow. So don't be hollow. Be somebody with some depth. Respect other people. Have value other people, and especially the people in your life who love you, who are there for you, who take care of you. Don't ignore them, because they are your angels. Okay, they are the angels that God has given you. And if you are going to kick the angel that you have been blessed with in your life, then you're not worthy of receiving anything else. So be grateful for what you have right now in your life. So I want everybody to type in the comments, what are you grateful for in your life? What is the thing that you're grateful for? And I also want you to type, what is the best thing about you? What is the best thing about you as a human being? What is your strength? What is your gift? Write that down, because it's so important to appreciate ourselves as well. A lot of people don't love themselves. A lot of people don't value themselves, even if they seem confident on the outside. You know that? So a lot of people will be very like cocky and behave very arrogant and like they know everything. But inside, they don't feel worthy. They don't feel valuable. And the more unworthy a person feels, the worse they behave to other people. You know that? So if you are a worthy individual, you feel in your heart you have that love and respect for yourself, then you will understand when you're being disrespectful to others, and you will correct your course, and you will bring yourself back to a human being who is aware. Awareness is such an important thing. So make sure that you are watching who you are, you're watching your behavior, you're watching who you're becoming. What is your motive in life? Is it peace and love and good deeds, or is it just greed and consuming and ego? And the more egocentric you are, the more you think you know everything, the less you know. The more you know, and this is one thing I know for sure, the more I live, the more I know, the less I know. Actually, that's the truth. You become more and more humble. If you are wise, you become more humble. You don't become arrogant, you become humble. And anyone who has become arrogant with what they know, or who they are, or what they have, is actually the dumbest person as far as I'm concerned. And for those of you asking if I take questions, I'm an intuitive coach, and you can always book a session with me. But if there's some problem you're dealing with and you want a little bit of help, I'm happy to help you. So you can type your question about anything you're dealing with in your life, and I will help you during these lives, okay? And like I said, in this community, I want people who are respectful. I want people who are genuine, and people who have manners, and respect for other people. I do not welcome negativity. I do not welcome a nonsensical behavior over here. And because I want to build a community of good humans here, of aware humans, of people who want to improve themselves and become better. So if that's you, please, I welcome you with all my heart. And yeah, and I'm glad to have all of you here. So, like I said, I was channeling some messages coming through for all of you. Let me see if there's any other messages I'm getting. Um, you have a toxic colleague and manager with the company. Will the company remove them? So, what I'm doing here is I am, um, I am coaching. So, I am not doing a tarot reading. So, I will only give you answers about practical help, counseling. So, if you need help like that, I'm happy to help you. And if you have a toxic colleague or manager, you know, you need to protect your energy field. So keep your energy filled with light and love. And when you encounter this person, know that you are protected. Know that you are filled with divine light, right? And never hand your power over to somebody else. And why is this person being toxic? Because they feel like they don't have power. So they want to control you, they want to put you down, and they want to make you feel like you're nothing, right? So it's so important to understand a person. So look at them like a badly behaved child, all right? If somebody behaves like that, look at them like a badly behaved child and have compassion for their behavior. So when you do that, you start, because everybody is like, if they are acting up or behaving badly, they are acting from their wounded child. And that part of themselves is hurting. And all they want is approval. All they want is to be recognized. And all they want is to be seen. So the next time you encounter this person and they're being toxic, try and express love towards them. And initially, they may not respond. They may not give you a good, you know, kind of, they may not react nicely. But over time, they will respond because energy doesn't lie. Your frequency doesn't lie. So send a frequency of goodness and of love towards them. Okay? They're exactly what I was talking about: shallow, disrespectful, and without remorse. So this person needs, believe me, the people who behave like this, on the outside, they seem so aggressive and they seem so harsh, but they're the ones who need love the most. They are the ones who need love the most. And I know it's so hard when you're dealing with somebody who's horrible, right? Who's being terrible towards you. But that's the thing. If we have the courage and the strength to transform hate with love, then we really can. And I'm not saying, okay, I'm saying there are people who are dangerous in this world. There are people who have lost their minds and they are not capable of behaving in a way, no matter how much love you send towards them. And if you're in a dangerous situation, get out of there, okay? But I'm talking about, like you asked about a boss who is toxic. Then just sometimes you've just got to give them validation, like make them feel good, make them feel like yes, they are respected, yes, you hear them, yes, thank you. Like when I'm dealing with difficult people, I say thank you so much for letting me know about that. Or then that inner child of them quietens down and starts feeling, okay, I'm in a safe space, so I don't need to, go on proving myself and making other people feel like they're not good enough, you know. So that is how you deal with somebody who's difficult. I hope that helped you. Let me know how you felt. Let me know what you thought. And, you know, we have the power to transform our lives by being wise, by using wisdom, rather than taking offense and getting, you know, getting upset and taking it on and feeling like, um, um, feeling like, oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, feeling like you are less than because this person can't cope with their emotions, right? Sometimes people can't cope with their own emotions, and you can never know what is going on in somebody's life. Hello, everybody, welcome. And you don't know the pain that people are going through. A lot of people are in a lot of pain, and the way it comes across is with aggression, with wanting to bully other people, with wanting to, make them feel small. It's because they themselves are unable to deal with that kind of um, stress in their lives. Like, we live in a world where there's so much stress going on, right? So it's important to see that in a person. Don't straight away get offended. Look at that person and understand this is somebody who's struggling. This is somebody who really needs help. And then you take your power back because you are no longer being the victim. So don't be the victim in your life. Be the person who is empowered in your life. And how do you become empowered? You are empowered by actually seeing things for what they are, not as they appear. So recognize when somebody is broken, their spirit is broken, and that's why they're talking like that. That's why they're being like that. And anyone who feels the need to say mean things or talk badly or cut anyone down is in so much pain themselves. And instead of getting angry with them or thinking, oh my gosh, I don't want to be here because this person just wants to insult me all the time or wants to talk badly, then when you understand it's because they don't know how to do it any better, you will feel so amazing. So amazing. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to everyone. He said, thank you. I understand both of them have been egos and just create drama for enjoyment. Manager abuses her power. See, there you go. So, only somebody who doesn't feel good enough inside of themselves will do that to other people, because anyone who feels the need to put someone else down is because they want to rise, they want to feel bigger by pushing you down. But they can only push you down if you allow them. Your divine spirit can never be pushed down. Your divine being can never be pushed down, all right? It is your divinity which can heal even other people's um, ignorance. So, like in India, we say namaste, you know what that means, right? When we say namaste, we are acknowledging the divine in the other person. So, make sure that when whoever you meet, first acknowledge the divine in them, and that only that part of you is communicating. The divinity within your soul is communicating, no matter how much it seems to the contrary. And don't become the energy of the person who is trying to pull you down. When people are being negative, you're not going, if somebody is drowning, okay, anyone who's being negative is drowning, and they're drowning, and you jump in there with them and start drowning. That is when you allow other people negativity to make you drown. But if somebody is drowning and instead of jumping in the water and drowning yourself, you give them a hand and you lift them out of the water, you are then transforming the energy field both for yourself and for others. Okay? Welcome to everybody. Where is everybody watching from? Mostly India. And where else? It's a very early in the morning reading. I'm not reading, coaching session. Yes, right? So I pray that all of you have the healing in your life that you are looking for. I'm blessing you right now and I'm sending you healing. And may you express more and more of your divine nature, the way this divine infinite being has created you, and that you heal from whatever sorrow you have been through, and that your heart is in a good place where you feel love in your heart and you're a kind human being and you want to be good to others because you yourself are healed inside your soul, within your being, because I see you all as my children. You know, that's all you are to me. Everyone who comes to my chats or all of my clients, I see them as my children because I am here to help you. I am here to see you grow. I'm here to see you become the best versions of yourself. I'm here to see you evolve and to help you do that. And I want you to know that we're all human and we all struggle sometimes. We all can behave very badly sometimes, right? And we can all do things that are not so great, but we can always change. We can always grow and we can always evolve into that divine being that we are within. And so I am sending you healing, and that whatever darkness has held on to you, may that disappear now. May that leave you now. And may the light in your being shine so bright that you only attract good things into your life. And I want you to say that out loud to yourself. I only attract good things in my life. I only attract good and beautiful experiences into my life, and that I am healing right now. You can affirm this to yourself. If you need healing, I want you to say, I am healing. Thank you, divine love. I am healing. Okay? And that is what this chat is for. This is for healing. This is for evolution. This is for us to become better and to be as close to our infinite divine selves as we can, the way God has created us. And it doesn't matter what religion you are. I don't care where you're from. It doesn't matter. We are all one spirit. We are all part of one beautiful, divine universe. And the more we understand that we are one, that we are not here to live separately and tear each other down, that we are here to, like I said, we are not a drop, we are the ocean, and we are all connected. Okay? So remember that you are connected to an ocean of love. And the more loving we can be, the kinder we can be as human beings, we can change the world. We can change, there will be less war, there will be less violence, there will be less, discord within nations. Because we are living in a time where people have become their worst selves, right? They are living in a time when they are just wanting greed and anger and ego. But at any moment, you can change that in your life and decide, no, I'm going to live from awareness. I'm going to feed the goodness in me. I am not going to feed the darkness. I'm going to feed the light. Like that story, right? You can feed. There are two dogs. One is a violent dog, and one is a gentle and peaceful and loving dog. It is the one that you feed within yourself is the one that will get stronger. So, which one are you going to feed in your life? And wouldn't you want to have a more peaceful, more successful, more abundant, and life filled with love? And if that's what you want, then you have to become that. Become love. Become that version. And then you can change your life and you can change your world. Okay? So that is my message for all of you beautiful souls today. And I want you to know that if you have been, you feel like the darkness is taking you, or negativity of becoming a bad human being, or you're giving into like wrong things, bad things, whatever it is, addiction, or you're becoming not a nice person, or you're doing things that are illegal or that are wrong, bring yourself back from there, please. Bring yourself back to love. Bring yourself back to truth. Bring yourself back to God's image of you, the way God intended for you to be, a divine soul. And save yourself. Save yourself from going down a path that once you go down that path, coming back from it is very hard. So I don't know who needs this message, but if you are engaging in bad things and you know what that is, then bring yourself back from the darkness and don't allow the darkness to ruin your life, because in life there will be many temptations. But we have to have the strength to say no to the things you know in your soul are not good for you. You know it in your soul. I don't care what anyone tells you. Oh, let it be. It's okay. So what? Do this once. Or have a cigarette. Have a drink. And listen, I'm not judging anybody, okay? But the less you do of those things, the better you are. And that's a choice. But be a good person first. And if you're not being a good person, which we are all not good from time to time, I will say it again, just remember and bring yourself back, okay? And first and foremost, learn to respect people. Stop going on even in this chat, I see people being disrespectful and going on asking questions that are not meaningful. Listen, just be present and receive what the divine is sharing with you, because the messages come through me for all of you to heal you. And if all you've come here for is to just, get attention and behave in this way, then, like I said, I'm gathering only level-headed people who want to improve their lives. Even if they've gone on the wrong path, they want to come back. Those are the people who are welcome here, and nobody else, okay? If you want to be rude and mean, and I bless you all as well, even the ones who want to talk nonsense. I pray for you that your heart is healed and that you see who you are, that you are a good and beautiful soul, because I know no child is born evil. No child is born with hatred in their heart. No child is born wanting to hurt others. So if you've become like this, then it's because you are damaged, because you're hurt, because life hasn't been fair to you. or you feel that. So I wish you all the healing with all my heart and all my blessings to everyone. Every single one, may you be healed, and may the light wash you clean and burn away the darkness that has a hold on you right now. That is what I pray for each and every one of you. And with that, I will end this session. I hope you all enjoyed it, my beautiful souls. And those of you who did, please go ahead and share and like and comment. And I will be back again to chat with you another time. All right? All my love and blessings. Take care.